What's up, beautiful people? Today is March 10th, and here is your daily energy report. Um, Today we have a significant placement that's exact, actually two. Okay, we have Venus that's going to be square the nodes, and we have the Sun exactly conjunct Neptune. It's going to be a very emotional day. This is going to be, when Venus is square the nodes, we have squaring the south node is like looking over the relationships that we've been in, and this, remember, this is mutable energy, and Venus is very strong in this placement. Okay, so we're looking back over past relationships, past experiences, putting the dots together, putting the piece together, and can be hard to look at sometimes. So be easy with yourself. And then when it's square the north node, we have this push-pull energy that is like, I want to go towards my future. I want to go in the direction where I can actually have love and I can feel safe. In love, you want to feel safe, right? The more safe you are to be vulnerable, the more that you can express your heart. You don't get stuffed down. So when we have dysfunctional relationships like codependency, the narcissist empathic dynamic, when we go to be vulnerable, their triggers play on that vulnerability, right? So you don't feel safe, so you can't express yourself in a safe way. So everything gets stuffed down, and then we're projecting and compensating. And it's that projection compensation push pull where it'll get really good and really great, and you connect and everything's all exciting, and then that little child gets afraid inside, right? And then you lock up and you pull your energy away from each other. When you pull your energy away from each other, then it's like you don't feel safe, right? You feel, oh, they're lying, they're cheating, something shady, something's weird, I don't get it, I don't know, I want to run, or I want to suppress, or I want to stuff down. And with Venus square the north node, okay, this is where we're feeling pulled in this direction to purge out these emotions so that we can really sit in that vulnerability. But first, in order to be able to do this, first we have to be able to sit with ourselves in that vulnerability. Then, once we learn how to sit in our own vulnerability with ourselves, then we're able to take the next step or the next level where we sit with a perspective partner, or our partner at all, if we're going through it with them, and we connect with them, and we find that place in ourselves that we finally learn to let go and allow that vulnerability to sit in that empowered state, which is the Pluto dynamic, right? And we just had the moon transit over Pluto 2 days ago. So this was, again, bring up this massive deep awakening. Now we have the moon that's going to be conjuncting Mercury and Jupiter today in Aquarius. So, and Mercury and Jupiter just made their third and final conjunction, right? So with this being the case, it's very loud, and this loudness is very like, okay, I know this is it. However, with this powerful mutable energy, especially with the Sun conjunct Neptune, this is like, I know, but then something comes along and is like contradicts that, and you're like, fuck, I don't know. I thought I knew, I'm so sure of it, and now you feel like you're lying to yourself, right? Like, well, if I thought I really knew, and now I think I really know this, then what is really true? What is real? It shakes up our reality like that. So this is where that fixed energy, when suddenly a download comes in, you're just like, eureka, this is it, and this is the end all be all. It's not the end all be all. Okay, it's gonna shift, it's gonna change. So don't get attached to the powerful dynamic of that download, or of that information that comes in. Stay open to the mutability of the Sun conjunct Neptune, where it's like, like, okay, I saw this part and I have to extract this from that download. Okay, but maybe my ego put some more into the download because I got attached to it because I was really excited that I got some clarity, right? That's the trick. There's always there's temperance that is required when dealing with these very powerful downloads that we're getting. And the faster we're shifting, the faster it comes, and the bigger chunks come out. It's like we're going into our energy, and we have plaque in our consciousness, right? That's like the shadow, that's the darkness, and we're going in, and we have to focus our intention, like Reiki, on ourselves, right? Focus our intention on that darkness, on that feeling that we want to run away from, and we have to learn to feel it and face it, so that the plaque breaks up, it dissolves, and it comes through, and we feel it again. We may not understand the feeling right away, but we just have to say, fuck it, it's okay, I just got to feel this and let it go. Okay, so today is going to be like that. I mean, that's sort of the theme for pretty much this month, but really today, with Mars exactly square the nodes, that's what I'm feeling for this, and that is where it's going to be going down. So take care of yourself, and take precaution when when, you know, emotionally dealing with the shit that's coming up. Okay. And on that note, don't forget to guess the background vibration. So far, nobody's got it yet. A couple people got close. Okay. But think there's a very expansive energy, right? It feels very expansive. And, you know, the moon represents emotions there in the center. And there's all kinds of sacred levels of sacred geometry in there. Look at the horizon, right? It's rising up. What does all that make you feel? What do you want to feel all the time? And don't forget, 30% off astrology reads. Check it out. Go to spiritualbodybuilder.com and check out my opportunity community. We meet every Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific, and download my free ebook, Decrypting the Language of the Human Body, to get on my mailing list so you can see all the cool stuff that we got going on and we're doing. All right. I love y'all very much. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. You know, share, tell everyone that you're feeling this shit. It'll help me out a lot. I really appreciate it. And hit that notification bell button on YouTube too, so you can get all the updates that I've been putting out there. Right. I just uploaded my new moon in Pisces video last night. So go to my YouTube and check that out too. All right. Love you all very much. Have a beautiful day. Aho.